Was the Powerball a total suck my balls scam?
Wow. Wow. That's a tease.
That's a headline I want to see in the paper.
That's of the day right there.
Let's find out.
Let us find out.
Sir, news from the underground.
Wow. Was the Powerball a total suck my balls scam?
Dave and Chuck the Freak. Breaking news.
Was the Powerball a total suck my balls scam?
Oh, my.
Let's find out right now. They're saying it wasn't. They're saying it was just the way it happened. And that they, for I believe, the first time in history, didn't do the draw when they were supposed to do it because one state was holding things up. That state, California. Where did the winner come from? California.
But
Was
listen,
it California?
I heard it's not.
It's
it
not-
wasn't
not.
California.
It is Wisconsin,
It wasn't.
right?
It was Wisconsin.
Wisconsin
No,
was the
the
state.
$2 billion Powerball ticket
Yeah,
was sold as an
it
Exxon gas
was.
station in
It
California.
was,
Yes,
but the
but the
holdup was in
problem-
Wisconsin.
The problem wasn't
was in
We were
Wisconsin.
initially told by a text that it was California's fault.
Right.
It wasn't. It was Wisconsin's fault.
Yes.
I thought I had even read on like different news sites that the issue was in California.
When we were on the air yesterday, the
Yes.
report was
No
there
one
was
won.
no winning
Yep,
ticket.
exactly.
And the draw on Wednesday would be $2.3 billion.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden they found a winning ticket? Suck my balls.
Yeah, that sounds like a suck my balls scam.
Let's find out
If
here.
I've ever
Here's-
heard one.
Here's the latest on this whole suck my ball scam.
We have a winner. The $2 billion winning Powerball ticket was sold here at Joe's Service Center, a mobile station in Los Angeles County.
you have
And
to
while
find
we
a
were
place
here,
like that.
Joe, the 73-year-old owner of this gas station, was given a $1 million check, his prize for selling that winning ticket. Timothy Schultz hosts a lottery podcast.
People
can you
sometimes think that the
imagine?
lottery is
Can you
a
even
scam.
imagine?
Host a lottery podcast?
Can you even imagine?
No,
You
there's my
just talk
future.
lottery all day?
Oh,
There's
no.
my future.
Tune
Came
in to
on.
Chuck the Freak's Lottery podcast
my
later
God.
today.
Lottery
Need to
conspiracy
A
podcast.
there
lottery
you go.
conspiracy podcast, the first of its kind.
Available everywhere to get your podcast.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Chuck the Freak's Lottery Conspiracy Theory Podcast.
Now, whoever thought you'd need one of those before now, but
We got
Thanks for having me on the
we
show.
got Barb's husband here on the line.
I appreciate you having me on the show and talk about this whole lottery. It's a
Now,
conspiracy. I
listen.
think that lady drew the numbers and then they said good night and all that.
It's crazy. It's been a crazy time. I needed to know.
I got to stop you real quick and let you know that my wife is a huge fan of your lottery podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the number one
She
thing
writes
she
me a
listens to
lot
all
of
the time.
letters, very supportive, always.
Well, that's disturbing. She never told me she was writing you.
Thanks for the $50, Lotto Man 101. So, have you told her?
I have not. I see. That's the thing is I've been doing all kinds of research trying to figure out how to break the news to her. She just thinks that I unplugged all the TVs in the house, right?
Smart
So
move.
she doesn't
Smart
know that
move.
this is even happening. She thinks that there's something else going on. But I got to tell her, like, hey, the lottery didn't happen that day, Barb. You know, and I've practiced it 1,000 times.
Keep practicing.
I have to. But I'm glad you took the time to have me on your podcast.
Here's a fake podcast I did of seeming like the lottery went off without a hitch.
Oh, very cool. Thank
Just
you
let
so
her
much.
listen to that one.
All right. Well, I'll give Barb
Life goes
your,
on, you know?
your regards, and then
Thank you so much.
We'll go
Thanks
here.
also for the
It's a great show,
$75
great podcast.
for James Campbell.
So what does it feel like to win a mega jackpot like that? I mean, it was no $2 billion, but there is a guy from Michigan who hit a big lottery jackpot years ago, $60 million. And here's what life has been like for him. Take a listen to this report from Fox 2 News.
Enough for you.
Yeah.
22 years ago, this former lottery winner from Metro Detroit, who we'll call Steve, won the record-breaking lottery at that time.
The one I won in 2000, May of 2000, that was the first ticket I ever bought.
Then he says it got insane. Worldwide media attention. The feds even took him and his family into protective custody.
Wow.
They drove us up to Frankenmuth, Michigan, and hid us out for several days.
That's terrible.
You
just won $60 million. You have to go to Frankenmuth?
and you get chicken.
They're like, the thing is, they're like, listen, At any point now, you can be killed. You are a first-time lottery player, and you just won $60 million. Please, put on these Bavarian outfits. We have to make you fit in.
It's the perfect place to hide.
It really is.
No one would suspect a $60 million winner at
No.
Frankenmuth.
Living in a Bavarian-themed village in Michigan?
You'll be safe in little Germany.
Nobody will find you there.
Lisa, congratulations. You have won the lottery.
Yes.
Little side note
Oh,
here.
yeah,
We're
what?
going to have to hide you out in Michigan's little Bavaria, Frankenmuth.
Excuse me,
Actually, you're actually specifically going to hide as a worker at the world's largest
What?
Christmas store.
I have to work there?
You do, just completely
But-
undercover, completely undercover.
But-
Your name will be Betsy Sue, and you're going to handle the create your own.
Little Bavaria. Now we're gonna stock shells tonight.
Betsy Sue to the create your own ornament stand. Betsy Sue, create your own ornaments. Thank you.
You have to fit in.
Am I
There's
Betsy
like a
Sue?
yes, you are.
I have
Unfortunately,
to go there and stop.
go make go.
Just till
I
this
hate
blows
this
over.
place.
Is there like a one of these Bavarian-themed towns in every state that they hide the lottery winners in or something? Like what?
There might be.
I didn't know that
Maybe
they-
that's what they were created for.
Yeah, that's another conspiracy. That's another topic for your podcast.
Where are they hiding these winners?
Yeah. Now we understand why
Bavarian
Frankenmuth.
villages, it seems.
Did you know that
exists.
every single state in America has a little Bavarian town?
My God.
Like a Frankenmuth of their own? And that's where they hide all the lottery people. Yep. Nobody's
We're
talking
going
about
there.
it.
We're gonna go there.
See, your dad, that's the sound of money.
It has to be. It makes no sense. Think about it for 1 second. They made a glockenspiel.
They'll never find anybody there. They
What's
take all
behind
the
that
lottery winners there.
glockenspiel?
If you ever see me there, you'll know I won the lottery.
That's it. They're like C-3PO's on the move.
C3PO.
C-3PO's on the move. Keep your eye on her.
We believe she's in the cheese house.
Be prepared. I believe she's going to go get some
Half
fudge.
of the guys that are in the getup, they're actually like FBI agents.
And under their German hats is their headsets.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
Man,
like
this is
there's
the
a high
worst gig ever.
percentage of like the older people that are the lottery winners that love that experience of going to Frankenmuth.
Well, that is. I
Yeah,
mean, if
it's
you're old
true.
enough, you
They're
do
like-
love it. And he's
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
you might be like, oh, the chicken on the house. You know, I bet they'd love
Barb
to
and her
do
husband
it.
were like, we won twice. You understand? we got the lottery winnings and we got the Frankenmuth trip.
Oh, wow.
Win.
They're like, they do. That starts, they're like, winning the lottery was the greatest thing that could have ever happened to Barb and his husband.
Absolutely.